If your AC is making loud noise like this, then keep watching this video and I will show you exactly how to fix it. Also, I will show you how to clean your AC at home. So let's get started. I will be demonstrating this process on a LG air conditioner. So if you have a LG air conditioner like this, it will be more easy for you. So the first thing what you will have to do is put the AC off and take out your plug from your wall outlet. Then open your filter casing by pulling the casing from this knob here. There will be one knob on the other side as well. Go on the other side and pull that one as well. Now once you open this cover, you can see that there are filters inside, and as you can see they are so dirty. So the next thing is pull the filter out. To pull the filter out, it is very easy. As you can see here, you just have to pull it like this and then pull it out. So take them out, wash them and keep them ready to put back. Then open the air outlet vent like this, and you will have to remove the entire horizontal lower out. So to remove it, you will have to bend it slightly like this and take it out from the loop. See that you don't put too much force and break the lower. Once one side comes out, then the rest will come out very easily like this. So here I have taken out one side. Now go on the other side and take out on the other side as well. So I'm hoping that you got how to remove this lower out, and I'm hoping that it is clear of how to remove it. So the next thing what you will have to do is you will have to take out these screws. As you can see, there are screws here. These screws you will have to take out because the entire cover I want to open here, and on top it is holding on to clips. As you can see here, there are clips here which are holding this entire cover. In your case there might be screws here, so check what is there and take them out first. So I will take out this screw now. In my case there are 3 screws here, so I will take all 3 of them out. Here comes my one screw out. In the middle here there is supposed to be one screw, but my screw is missing, so I'll directly go to the third screw and take that out. So here comes out my third screw. So once you remove all those 3 screws, take this screw out which is closing the electrical circuit. As you can see here, the electrical diagram is there on this cover. Here I want to show you something important. As you can see, this cover is not closing, so you'll have to push the joint like this on one side and it will easily close, because it has a lock to hold the cover upright, and if you press it, it will not go inside till you move the joints on one side and push it back. So now it's time to take the cover off the AC. So pull it from down first and then release the clips on top like how I am doing here, and then here comes the cover out. So once the cover is out, you can wash it and keep it ready to put it back. So here as you can see, my AC cover is completely out. Now I will remove the outlet part, and for the outlet part the electronic board is connected. So first I will release the 3 plugs which are connected to the electronic board. So here comes out my one plug, here comes out my second plug, and here comes out my third plug. So after removing all those 3 plugs, now it's time to take out the screws which are holding this outlet part. So I will take out these 3 screws now. This part is called the outlet part because from this part all the water from your AC goes out from your house through a pipe. I will show you that pipe now. So my 3 screws are out already. After taking out the 3 screws, if you tilt the outlet part, you can see that there is a pipe connected to it through which all the water goes out, and this is the drain hole from where all the water goes. So if by chance the water is dropping inside from your AC, you must know that this hole must have been blocked. So you will have to clean this hole and clean the drain, and your water will start to flow out again nicely. So I will not disconnect this pipe at the moment. I will leave it like that. Next, release the room temperature wire. Now I will remove all the electrical connections because I want to check my motor where the strange noise is coming from. If you are just cleaning the AC, then you don't have to do this part. So take out this screw and remove the cover out like this, and you will see that there are 6 wires connected to it, from which 3 of them go to the stabilizer outside, but in front of the connection there is a glass. You will have to slide this glass like this and take it out and disconnect all the 6 wires. So here I will first disconnect these 3 wires. After disconnecting these 3 wires, I will go down here, and there is a screw here down below. You will have to take that screw out because it is holding the motor cover. So once this screw is out, you'll have to come back on top again, and there is one more screw which is holding the motor cover that you will have to take out now. So if you go on the side here, as you can see, there is a screw here. Just take this screw out. Now just check if this screw is threaded properly. My screw here is not threaded properly, it is just put inside, and this can be a reason why that noise is coming, because the motor is not tightly fitted. As a result, the cross flow fan is touching the surface below and making that noise. But I will take my motor out and try to check my bearings as well. So if I go to take out the motor cover, this casing is coming in the middle. So I will leave these 3 wires. Before leaving the wires, take a photo so that you know which wire goes where. And once you leave all those wires, take out this screw and your entire casing will come out like this. Just keep it in a safe place. Now this motor cover has clips here down below on both the sides. You'll have to press the clips like this and pull the cover out. Now here both the clips are released. Now pull the cover down like this and your entire casing will come out. Now this motor has wires connected to it. So before releasing those wires, there is a screw holding the motor inside the cross flow fan. So rotate the cross flow fan and you will see a screw like this from a small gap. So take this screw out. As you can see, the motor is connected to the fan here. So take a screwdriver and take out the screw like this. Now pull the motor out. Now while pulling the motor, it might not come out that easily. You will have to apply some good amount of force for it to come out. So give it a jerk like this and your motor will come out. Now leave all the wires which are connected. So first release the plug here. After releasing the plug, there is one yellow wire and one brown wire. As you can see here, this yellow wire, just pull it and it will be released. The brown wire was already released, so I didn't have to pull it, but it is next to the yellow wire. So after leaving these three wires, my motor is completely separated from the air conditioner. So before replacing the motor bearings, I will take out my cross flow fan, and to take it out completely, you will have to take out the three screws from here first. So my one screw is out already, and here comes out my second screw, and here comes out my third screw. So after taking out the three screws, lift the evaporator assembly like this and slide the blower down first. And once you slide the fan down, just pull the fan out like this. On this end of the fan, there is a plastic wheel in which the rod goes. It fell down while I was taking the fan out, but don't worry, I will show it to you while putting the fan back. So now I will replace my motor bearings. Take out all the rubbers like this first. And once you take out all the rubbers, just tap the motor rod like this and your motor will come out from behind. And as you can see, the one bearing is here and there is another bearing inside of this, as you can see here. Now I will show you how to take out both these bearings. So first I will take out the bearing from this cap. So take a screwdriver and remove the rubber packing first, and from this hole just push the bearing with a screwdriver. And as you can see, my one bearing is out already. So now I will proceed to take out my other bearing. Now this bearing should come out if you apply some force, but still if it is not coming out, take a spanner and tap it like this and it will easily come out. And as you can see here, both of my bearings are out already. So now I will replace these bearings with new ones. And here I have already bought two new bearings which cost me around 130 rupees, around 65 rupees each. So check the size of the bearings by keeping them together like this, and if everything looks okay, you can put the new ones on. So here I will put the bearings on. You just have to push the bearing like this and press the bearings on the other cap and then assemble everything back. So with this, your motor is now ready to put back, and now it is time to clean the evaporator assembly. To clean this evaporator assembly, you need a special kind of a brush which I don't have. So I will be using my toothbrush, as you can see, and I will be using a sprayer bottle to spray the dirt out. So one side I am spraying and one side I am brushing my evaporator assembly. So it is very simple to clean this evaporator assembly. As you can see, just by brushing, so much dirt has come out already. Now if you have a compressor at home, then you can use your air to blow out some of the dirt, but if you don't have a compressor, that's okay, because I can see that with the toothbrush it is already getting a lot cleaner. So here, as you can see, I am using my compressor air to blow out all the dirt. This compressor is a very good tool to have in your house. Believe me, your work will be a lot easier if you have a compressor in your house. So I will continue cleaning here. The process is the same. You just have to spray the water and brush at the same time. Like this, you will have to clean your entire evaporator assembly. Now the evaporator assembly is also at the back like this. So you will have to go higher on your ladder and go behind and brush all the dirt out from the back. So I am using only water here to spray. There is no other chemical in that bottle. I have replaced the chemical in the bottle with water. So don't spray any other chemical on your evaporator assembly. Spray only water. So just a reminder here, if you have not subscribed to my channel, then consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon, so that whenever I post a new video, you will get a notification of it. This way you won't miss any of my videos. Now once you are done cleaning your evaporator assembly, all your dust will fall on the cover like this. Now wipe your air conditioner casing properly and you will see that it has become nice and clean. Since this is your own AC, you will definitely clean it nicely and properly. I am not a AC expert here, but I am just a DIY person who is helping everybody to do your own things in a very simple way. Now wipe down your AC outlet part completely, and don't spray water here because your electronic part is connected to the AC outlet part. So after cleaning that, see that you wash down your cross flow fan under water. If you have a small brush, you can use that to clean it. And by now your filters also should be cleaned already. Now while putting the fan back, this is the part which had fallen down while taking it out. So sometimes this part is also broken if your AC is making noise on the left side. So if this part is broken, you can replace it. While putting it back, just put grease on it like this and then put it on the fan rod so that the fan will rotate smoothly. So after putting it back, it will look something like this. Now slide the fan back inside like how you had taken it out. Just lift the evaporator assembly and slide the fan inside. So I will just give you a slightly closer look of how this fan fits here. As you can see, just put the fan back and close the evaporator assembly like this. So the rest you can put everything back by watching this video in reverse. And now I will put the AC on and check if my noise is gone. And as you can see, my noise has disappeared completely. Now it is sounding how it should sound like. So hoping that you have learned a lot in this video, guys. And if this video was helpful to you, then consider sharing this video so that other people can also benefit from it. Till then, bye and take care.